Wouldn't our justice system be so much easier if everyone just took a lie detector test in front of the judge and the judge said guilty or not guilty based on the lie detector test? Give me a minute, let's talk about that. This is Attorney Jeremy Hogan, and this is your Legal Brief. Today's topic, are lie detector tests admissible in court? Lie detector tests don't really tell us if you are lying directly. Instead, you are asked questions and the machine measures your biological responses to the questions, such as your breathing and your heart rate, and then a polygraph expert will decipher those responses. In our courts, the judges are the gatekeepers of what evidence is allowed to be presented to a jury. The general test for scientific evidence is what is called the Dalbert Standard. The Dalbert test asks whether the scientific evidence applies reliable principles and methods, and that is the issue. Although polygraph pros will tell you that their tests are 90% accurate, no one really knows. And no one really knows because it depends on what you're trying to find out. If you ask a woman, would you ever shoot your husband, she will say no. But maybe she would if her husband was physically harming her children, or maybe not putting the toilet seat down. And that's the big problem with the polygraph test. The reliability of the test itself depends on what questions you're asking and what you're trying to find out. So when an attorney presents a judge with polygraph test evidence, the judge will look at the polygraph test in the light of the facts and circumstances of the case and either let it in or not. And the answer is that courts generally do not find that polygraph tests are reliable enough to meet the Dalbert test. However, there are some exceptions to this general rule. The states listed below are more likely to let the evidence in. They're more likely to let it in because there's more case authority in the past which has allowed polygraph evidence in. And there you have it. Polygraph tests are generally not admissible into court because they simply aren't reliable. Just Google how to beat a polygraph test and you'll see what I'm talking about.